Inside this room, over 300 monsters are made up, beginning in the early afternoon all the way through 8 o'clock at night. Our monsters make up the 6 outdoor scare zones and the 6 indoor haunted houses, as well as the makeup for our shows that require it, such as the Skeleton Crew and other midway performers. Some of the makeup is scary, some of it is not. As we go in, I'll explain what's going on, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah!
You seem like a great bunch. Gather round, get close. So this room, if you've never been in it before, is the famous Cedar Point Ballroom. Back in the day, this is where big bands used to play and all kinds of fancy dances happen. People ask us, why don't you do fancy dances in here anymore? Because nobody wants to dance fancy anymore. The Art Deco style is very reminiscent of the era that this place was popular. Today it is used as an event space during the summer. During the fall it becomes Haunt Central, where all of our Screamsters, monsters, and performers are made up for the evening. If you're looking straight ahead at me, to your left is where the monsters hang out once they have completed their makeup. They play cards, they drink pop, they call their mother. They do real things because they're real people. They just wear a mask. And that makes people really weird looking. To your right is all of our masks on the table. These masks are fabricated at Knott's Berry Farm in California, and they are shipped here and to the other Cedar Fair parks across the country, where they are utilized at all of our launch events. Someone just touched me on the shoulder. Oh, it was Christy. What is it, Christy? Airbrush magic. It is a combination of airbrushing and hand painting on the face. These details are typically done in haunted houses. The masks are typically used outdoors in the fright zones. Inside haunted houses, detail is not as important because you're only seeing the monster for like a half a second. Outside, it is very important because you people take pictures and selfies, and we have to look good. There goes a pirate. Apparently did not want to wave to the group. So basically every day that we do haunts, we have performers and actors that come in early in the day. They get in line on these brown folding chairs to your right, and they wait for a makeup artist to become available. Right now, I believe there are approximately 14 to 16 makeup artists that are doing 300 Screamsters. That's a lot of Screamsters. Please hold your questions to the end of the tour. Thank you so much. Let's walk forward. We're walking. We're walking. We're walking. Watch your step. There's a cord on the floor. We're walking. We're walking. And we're stopping. Hi. You will also notice that us, monsters, Screamsters, actually do eat. You will find them eating from the employee cafeteria, such items as chicken tenders, French fries, and spaghetti and meatballs. And snack pack tapioca pudding, which is the most disgusting stuff ever made. To your right, our makeup artists are finishing up on many of the Screamsters that will be going out into fright zones. Yes. Christy's really annoyed with me right now. Yes. Oh, Derek. Okay, so we are going to watch it now. We're going to try to squeeze everybody around someone, if you can stomach it. But let's save that for later. Let's move forward. We're moving forward. Do not go past me. We're moving forward. Do not go past me. You might get eaten. Moving forward, moving forward. We're walking. We're walking to the left. We're walking. Gather round. Gather round. You guys, look. They're normal people. They're normal people doing normal things. Who's talking to their mother on the phone? Anyone? Okay, he called his mother. She's checking Facebook. Anyone Snapchatting or Instagramming? No? So as you can see, they do normal stuff. To the right are all of the costumes for all of our Screamsters and our monsters and haunted house performers. That rack stretches all the way to the back of the room. There are literally hundreds and hundreds of them that are washed daily, brought back here, and made available for our monsters. They are fitted before the season starts, so they have the same costume, and they're all organized by the zones. You can see up above the racks all of the logos for the outdoor fright zones, and there's also sections for haunted houses. Everyone in each zone in haunted house has a specific look and feel. They will all look similar, but they will all be different. It's unique and special. And I need a glass of water because I am dry. Everybody wave. No, not you guys, these guys, wave to them. It's like going to a zoo. It's exactly like going to a zoo. So that's where they check in and get their costumes, okay? These tables over here, this is where everybody checks in, so we know they're here. Each table is organized by house and zone. They don't show up. We do stuff. And then they don't come back. Also, the monsters also love to have potluck dinners. You will see crock pots and other assorted items on the tables for everyone to take part in. It's a community affair, a brotherhood of fright, and they make a really mean cheese dip. Everybody got that? Pretty neat, huh? Okay, we're walking. We're walking.
Double dipping all the way.
We're walking. Waiting for the monsters on the right. We're walking this way. We're walking. You'll get a nice look at the map.
I don't know what he's doing. It'll be fun. Let's see what we do.
You're not allowed to look on this side, look on the right. Look over there, toward the window. Those are all our maps. You may take a look. They're all organized and spread out. A fun fact about the maps is that they can only be used for approximately 2 weekends because they start to dry out and get crusty and gross. So if you wore the same underwear for 6 days, they would also be crusty and gross. And believe me, I know. I'm a dead guy for crying out loud. Every night when we do remove the masks, they have baby powder placed in them to keep them soft and supple, and we will reapply them to the monsters the next evening. And the process of that prosthetic is happening right now with Hillary. Everybody say, hi, Hillary.
Hi, Hillary!
Hillary is the head leader in charge, and she is placing a prosthetic on Derek who will be out in maniacal mechanical scream works.
Yay.
He is a bird. He does not have wings. He is a normal person.
All Screamsters in Haunt Central, please report to the stage. All Screamsters in Haunt Central, please report to the stage.
Ooh, I think it's time for cheese dip.
Yeah.
So basically what Hillary will do is place a special medical adhesive on the mask and place it on Derek's face. If you are short in stature, i.e. you're a child or just gifted with the gift of low height, please come forward. We would love for you guys to see this up close. If you're tall, please move it back. So the medical adhesive is placed on the mask and on the actor, and it is just slammed on their face until it is stuck.
Do it!
Did you find my Starbucks? Jerk.
Do it!
Oh God, sorry.
I can't work under these conditions.
She's an artist, come on. Nice.
I know. Right. Come on. I don't know what you're doing.
Rick, get out of there.
Get out of there.
Hi guys, thanks for giving me your attention. If you're in one of the makeup chairs, can you kind of listen as well? I appreciate that. I hope you all like the hats. That's just for you guys. That's for me. It's a nice little thing next year, to step up from a movie to a restaurant. It's kind of fun.
There we go.
So,
1, 2, 3.
Paul was here a little bit because it's still that work in progress. You guys have been great to play with us to this point. I think we've got a handle on some of the things that may be little issues. One of them being the 6 or 18-foot pole. So we cut off a couple of feet, so now they're only 12 feet. You have to do me a favor. Don't sit on the ground, because then all the lights will be covered up. They're lighting up and you can hold them, and they can be at different heights, so that not everybody's not all at one height across the thing. So that's kind of the reason. They're some of you big guys, you can hold them up tall, the little gals, but so that's okay. And I think we're working on the lights themselves. They should now work. What's going on there? No camera. I'm not that interested. Okay, so we got those a little bit more fixed. The way we're going to do it, because it's all those sticks, they're down down in the pit, down there where you guys go down the stairs. The lids are going to be up here. So the tech is going to be turning on your lid. Giving it to you. Please be careful with them. We found that there's a really light connection between the antenna and the actual diode. That's the made up of. But it's a really light connection and they're breaking. So please be careful there. But if you take your lid, go down, grab a stick, lift it on, you're ready to go. If you'll do that for me, that's great. The close, I have to tell you guys, if you're out there watching this man black
I know.
cloak with these lights,
Go
it's
for them.
pretty ominous. And I know you don't get it because you're all in your own little world there and you're doing your job, but I'm watching and you can add those talismans. It's really neat. And so I appreciate if you're having trouble holding up your talisman, big guys help them. you guys are strong, grab it, okay? It doesn't matter, actually, if I've got all of the big guys in Bayou, or wherever, one of you big guys in Bayou could help with one of the frameworks or whatever, right? Be a man. And then those black cloaks, the more we can wear them right, that they're covering up, the better off it all looks at that point. Chris gets to carry everything because so that's cool. And they go up on stage, they're cool. So all that's kind of working. We're going to pump the music in everyone and add a little more energy. And so all that's really working. Holy's doing a great job on that. I think it's going to play out really nicely. One of the issues has been, of course, getting rid of your light. Let's have a little fun. So instead of that, actually, I put our boxes behind the bleachers. So when you're done and you rip open your clothesline, go out between the prep booth and the bleachers are those gates. We're all going in there. That way you're backstage when you're hanging the whole box. And then you'll continue around and out the other side of the bleachers and then go off into your zone. So that way you don't get to see a whole bunch of black trying to look like this. Is that cool? So if we do that, that'll clean that up. Other than that, some people need to hang back around that pod. Everyone's getting to the other side of the pod and you're kind of squishing in the middle. You can stay on the other side of the pod and spread out a little area enough of you, as well as going over in around the other pod. So you get just a little more of a spread. Remember when you get out there before the cycling starts, you guys can kind of wander around and it's moving. And the lights are moving. So all of that is happening at that same time. And if you get that, and then once she starts, okay, good job. So that, any questions? Again, thank you for playing along. These things they get time to develop and you can do it. We can put their clothes down and lay them down again in the box, or I think it's actually they're helping lay them down in the box into it, and then they'll turn off the light.
Yay!
We'll continue to coordinate with Lisa, the time, because I think that we all can have time. The problem is like the officers and over there. It turns out what we need to show. Thanks again. We appreciate it.
That was great. Okay, so if you notice, she sprayed Derek with Aquanet hairspray from 1987. Yes, that Aquanet is going to keep the makeup from running and cracking all over the place. So it basically assists with keeping that airbrush makeup on the Screamsters' faces. And by the way, Hillary is responsible for my makeup today and every Saturday and Sunday. Yes. What happened to your eye? That's because you didn't bring me Starbucks. That's why. This is Bruce. Everybody say hi, Bruce. Bruce doesn't really work here. I don't know why he's here. He just shows up every Saturday night and wants makeup. Where are you at now? What? Screamworks? No, I'm by you. Oh yeah, he's also in Screamworks on the Frontier Trail, so you can say hi to both of these yahoos. And 90% of the time I catch them not doing anything, they're just standing and talking to each other, so if you see that, make sure you tell them to work.
We're talking to the kids in the stroller.
While we're here, does anybody have any questions? I'm happy to answer them, yes.
How long does it take to get everything off?
How long does it take to get everything off? That's a very good question. Let me tell you, if you're airbrushed like myself, it can take you about 15 to 20 minutes to wipe it off with baby wipes. If you are wearing the prosthetic masks, which Derek is wearing, That's a little more challenging because you have to use a very special adhesive remover to break the seal between the adhesive and the mask. And you have to rub that gently between the mask and your face, and that takes probably about a half hour to 40 minutes, depending on how tight that makeup is on, the mask is on.
Lining up and doing this all again?
They do that themselves. They're responsible for taking it off themselves and taking care of their masks and taking care of their clothes and making sure all of that is back to where it's supposed to be. Now, if there's a crisis where I'm having right now where my neck is falling apart and my nose is starting to fall apart, you basically just come in.
There you go.
This way to go.
More.
And I'm now ready to terrorize all of you.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
stand by.
Hairspray. Don't breathe.
Meanwhile, my hair looks fabulous. Other questions you have? Come on, you're seeing weird stuff. You gotta have questions. No one's got questions? Just cool to watch, hey? Yeah, what's your question? What is he supposed to be? What are you? I don't even know. Okay, so Bruce is gonna get airbrush only, so he's not gonna have a mask. He's just gonna be a zombie looking dead thing. Like me. Maybe not quite as pretty. But he'll be dead-ish.
Yes.
What do you think is the scariest?
Question was, what's the scariest haunted house?
Slaughterhouse.
It is the magical house on Boo Hill. It is the scariest house we have. Well, that's a good question. We actually have 6 to choose from, and we're asking guests to vote on them on their way out of the park. So you can look on the side of this building. If you look up on the windows when you get outside on the midway, you'll see who won week number 1 of scaring people. There's a little contest going on. You'll see the ballot boxes on the way out. As far as intense haunted houses, oh, that's a toss-up. I would say Erie Estate is one of my favorites because it has lots of great hiding places, and if the actors are doing a great job, that's a great place to scare. And I would also probably say Hext is pretty good, but that one again relies on a lot of actors to be in their position. So just depends on how many actors we have in an evening and if they're doing the right thing. Yes. Boo Hill is not in the running for the best haunted house. Boo Hill is not scary at all. Boo Hill is fun. Fun.
Kids.
All right, kid. Oh, yeah.
How does the makeup handle the rain?
How does it handle the rain? It doesn't, which is why you don't see monsters out in the rain ever. You get wet, it starts to run. I will tell you last weekend, Saturday and Sunday, when it was, I don't know, hotter than Hades outside, all of us were melting. The sweat will make it run, rain will make it run, humidity is bad, all of that combined. So the cooler the weather is, the better for the monsters so that they don't run and look like melted wax. Ooh, Eden Musée is really good too. I just remembered. It's a really good one. They did win?
They won last week, they only got heat.
Oh wow. Yeah, Eden Musée, you don't know what's real and what isn't in there. How about one more question if anyone's got it? Anyone got a juicy question? Well, all right. Well, that is pretty much the Haunt Central tour. It's the ballroom, and it's converted to this happy, interesting, weird, scary place every fall. And this is what happens every Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday afternoon before our performers go out for shows and things. So, okay, you have to vote for Screamworks tonight because that means Bruce is going to buy me Starbucks next week.
All right.
Do it.
Boom. What was that? He's in Screamworks on the Frontier Trail.
No
Yeah.
strollers.
Yep. Okay, well that concludes our tour. Everybody say hi and thank you. Not hi, you just saw her. Say thank you, Hillary.
Thank you, Hillary.
Thank you.
And everybody wave to the monsters. They're getting their makeup on. Bye, monsters.
Bye,
See you guys later.
monsters.
Okay, and we're
You look great.